Hi guys, I am Trish with Unique Me 303 Healing and Empowerment. I am going to be doing today's Ascension message for, January 20th or 27th, 2021. Before I do, I'm sorry you have to look at this big old, I'm calling it a crater or a tumor or whatever it is. Having to wear a mask at work, so I am getting broke out all over my face and stuff where I'm having to wear it all the time. But I'm sure a lot of you guys are going through that too, but I'm sorry you guys have to look at that. Anyway, so I have tried starting this video 3-3, looked that up on Sacred Scribe several different times because when I was shuffling and trying to get through the cards and stuff and preparing for this reading, there was so many cards that came out. There was a whole bunch of these cards that came out, and they just kept coming, and then some of the crystal cards, and it's like, wow, that is a lot of cards, but they told a story, and I was like, well, okay, we'll just put them back in there and see if it'll start. And one thing led to another, and for whatever reason, I ended up just reshuffling, putting all of them back together, reshuffling, and meditating again a little bit, and these are the two cards that came out to start the message, so I'll get started in just a second. But, so, before I started shuffling, in the very beginning, there was only one message that came out, an intuitive message that came out, and it was seeing others suffering, okay? And I was very stumped on what that meant. I wasn't for sure what they were trying to tell me, but seeing other people's suffering or others suffering. So this last set of cards that I, ended up shuffling and stuff, these two cards that came out kind of gave me a little bit of a perspective on that. But anyway, the first card was Diopace, which is a number 15 card. 5 rounds down to a number 6, was about healing within the family dynamic. Could be balance and harmony for some, but this is a card of direction and the heart chakra. And what I instantly got from this is that the people who are now awakened or ascending and becoming more enlightened, raising through states of consciousness, consider themselves a light worker, a forerunner, a way shower, what have you. I can't really think of all of the terms that they use and stuff, but if you are one of those people, you're now starting to see things from a higher perspective. So you're moving out of a place or the direction of seeing and feeling your own suffering and into a place of purging those suffering out. But as you're purging your own suffering in the next several months, it could be just the next couple months. I heard a couple for me, but it could be the whole year for some others. But anyway, depending on where you're at in your journey. But what I heard is it's helping people to move through and past or to and past the fifth dimension, which is that, Christ consciousness, seeing things from a higher perspective, the list goes on and on. Look that up. But anyway, I'm kind of getting stumped for my words today. So, however, anyway, people are starting to see other people's suffering due to being away from or backed out of their own suffering. They're not feeling as much suffering. They're getting in 333. The Ascended Masters are working with you. You can also look that up on Sacred Scribes. But a lot of people are getting into that space of that higher vibration of love that I've been talking about. And just really knowing, not exactly, okay, I won't say knowing, but having more knowings of what direction in life they're supposed to be taking and things like that. I hear a lot of creativity is coming, a lot of people just knowing what their next step is, what have you. But it's all to do with that heart chakra that's been happening and, purging out all of those traumas, so to speak, and raising your vibration of love. And I'm hearing yes. However, some of us have had to go through lots and lots of losses. Okay. Those losses are, people in our life that no longer resonate with or no longer a vibrational match to the frequency that we're putting out. It could be having to end relationships due to, anything. It could be anything. I am so stumped for my words today, but what I'm trying to get at is there was losses that came with all of that heart decluttering and all of that stuff that has helped us to get to that space of knowing what direction we're supposed to be moving in. Some of us are getting re-excited or starting to be more passionate and committed to our mission, our direction, our divine purpose in life, whatever you want to call it. For some of us, this is also about the death of the ego, is what I'm hearing. This is a number 12 card, by the way, rounds down to number 3 being about the Ascended Masters being of assistance to you. Number 1 is about about the law of attraction and staying positive through those changes and transformations, as well as, using positivity to attract those things back to you. Whatever vibration you're putting out is what vibration you're getting back. And 2 being about balance and harmony, as well as duality. But this is also ego death, is what I'm hearing. Yes. We are also starting to see, okay, they're giving me like visions of what's going on in the government and what's going on, worldwide, politically and things like that with the coronavirus and all of that. But I feel like a lot of us are starting to see the suffering, the suffering of other people. And there's nothing that we can really do about it but pray. Not just the suffering that's going on because of the coronavirus and all this stuff to do with the presidency and, all of the political stuff that's going on. But this is also talking about seeing people suffering as they are awakening and ascending and, going through all of those things like we did and questioning everything that they've ever been taught. So a lot of us are seeing the direction other people need to go in, but we can't really help them. So we might be at a loss for words. We might feel helpless at times. We might, feel empowered to help them or to reach out to them. So if you're doing that, make sure that you go in that direction that you're called to go in. This is a blue card, or like a tealish blue card, but it's making me think of the throat chakra as well. So a lot of you may have some things that are going on that have to do with communication. Sorry about the dogs barking. I think Nick is coming home from work. But anyway, let's just go ahead and get on with the reading. What cards am I supposed to go to now? Fairy cards. Okay. Fairies. To Om of the Poets. This is a number 29 card, which rounds down to a number 11. Number 11 being a master number as well as a twin flame number. But what I'm getting with this is a lot of people are having like creative moments where they feel inspired to write, where they're feeling inspired to journal or have a manifestation journal. Also something to do with writing music or writing lyrics to songs. Some of you are writing books or need to get started on writing the book, but this is also about talking about going with the flow of your creativity, what it is that you're feeling to be I can't even get my words out, man. Today I'm really stumbling with them, but anyway, to use your creative ways and get those things out in the ways that you feel led to do that. Yes, they're saying. So, I'm also feeling, I don't know why I'm feeling that with this card, but I'm feeling like the card that came out the other day, I think it was in the last reading that I did last week. There was a card that came out about connecting with the fairy guides and, letting them teach you. So some of you are supposed to be connecting with the fairy guides when it comes to things that have to do with creativity. And I don't know exactly what they're trying to tell me, but it has something to do with the fairy guides. Yes, they say. What other messages do you have, please, for January 20th through 27th, 2021? Please, for all people already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process, please. Am I supposed to take all of these? All of these too? Okay, thank you. So the first one that came out is Spirit Dancer, which is a number 36 card, rounds down to a number 9, 9 being about philanthropy, 3 being the Ascended Masters working with you, and 6 being about balance and harmony or healing within the family dynamic. I also heard that 3 could be abundance. Some of you connecting with the energy of abundance, and I'm hearing yes. But Spirit Dancer is talking about feeling light and floaty in your spirit, really feeling excited about life, having all those feelings of joy, hope, trust, patience, going with the flow of whatever it is that life is throwing at you. Not fretting is what I'm hearing. A lot of people are connecting with music right now, or need to connect with music right now. I have been dancing all morning this morning. So It's something that's really good, a good way to heal, as well as good exercise. For whatever reason, this card is also talking about astral travel. Some of you may be doing a lot of astral traveling. That's been happening to me and Nick quite a bit lately. Seeing a lot of things that are happening. Connecting with a lot of beings in the astral or the etherics. And then Geo the Slow. This is a number 43 card, rounds down to number 7. 7 being about spiritual awakenings. 4 being about the archangels working with you. 3, the ascended masters are working with you. But this is talking about a slow moving energy. And this is not necessarily a bad thing. But sometimes, like, we'll be waiting and waiting and waiting forever for that big miracle to happen or that big awakening to happen. And all of a sudden it just happens. Okay, there's things that lead up to this. So there's a lot of things that are happening during this slow period that are transforming and changing. I know. Literally, if I sit at the end of the night and think about every transformation that's happened to me throughout my day, which is many and so many different levels when it comes to like the way that I think and changing my thought patterns, changing the way that I react to situations or people, what have you, like just that alone is constant things. I'm constantly being triggered and I'm looking at those triggers. And then when I look at those triggers, the next time that thing happens and it happens again that in that day, I don't react the same way. So that's constant change. And a lot of people don't sit back and think about all of that change and transformation that is really happening because they're not really seeing or feeling like 1133. You can look that up on Sacred Scribes, but they're not really seeing or feeling the benefits of all of the changes that they are making. However, those things are happening. It's just slow progress for some, or not seeing the results as quickly as you normally would see those. However, I'm hearing like we're manifesting things like in the material fast. Okay, so in the material, we might be manifesting a lot quicker than we are when it comes to the spiritual side of things, or our gifts evolving, or what have you. And I'm talking to a lot of those people who are newbies or newly awakened, what have you. 1212, I was told to tell you. Am I supposed to keep going with these cards? What cards am I supposed to go to? Thank you. Angels, what messages do you have, please, for January 20th, 3/27, 2021, for all individuals already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process, please? It's been a while. Well, not a while. A couple days go by. That feels like a really long time to me because I have really no concept of time. But it seemed like last week, or the week before, I was really stumbling to get my words out and stuff. And then there was like a period of, so many days where my words were very clear. I felt like my communication was good. And then I wake up today and it's like, what the world? I feel like my thoughts are moving a lot faster than the words that are actually coming out. If that makes sense. What messages do you have, please, for January 20th through 27th? Thank you. Teresa, time out. You've been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs, but now it is time to stop and take care of yourself. And what I'm getting from this is really like, it's just time to slow down. So this Geo the Slow is telling us maybe it's time to just slow down a little bit. So I've been watching a lot of videos. There's a guy on YouTube called Phil Good, Phil. Look him up. He's a pretty cool guy. Anyway, I was listening to you last night and it kind of confirmed some things that I've been feeling. 1331, you can look that up as well. But, a lot of tiredness lately, and a lot of people don't take the time to just sleep if they want to sleep. Sometimes we feel guilty because we have so many other things to do and we have, busy lives or whatever, but it is time to just slow down, not rush, take your time, be patient with the process is what I'm hearing. There's so much that is just changing, constantly changing. And a lot of times we don't realize, like, we have codes that are coming in. If you're not somebody that knows what codes are that are coming in, then and not necessarily connecting with them during meditation time, doesn't mean that they're not coming in for you. 1414. So a lot of you don't realize that those like tension headaches in your head, or those headaches that are kind of like sinus pressure or what have you, those are really like codes that are coming in through your crown or third eye that the universe is giving you to help you awaken even more. Spiritually, it could be things on physical level or a cellular level. It could be changes that's coming into your DNA. Just going out and being in the sun can give you codes. So 1441. So a lot of 1s and 4s today. Make sure to look those numbers up. But it's just telling you guys, relax, sleep if you need to sleep. You know, a lot of us are not getting sleep at night anyway. The Kundalini energy may be keeping us awake, or just like the changes that are happening within our system is keeping us awake, you know, because a lot of times when we have those shifts or what have you, or changes to our DNA, or we're getting those codes in, or we're transforming from one energy to a higher vibrating energy, then we will have like shock to our system, so to speak. So a lot of people are going through that. However, it's still a really good energy, a joyful energy. A lot of people feeling very light and floaty. You know, just go through it. You know, we're going to be purging for a little bit, off and on, all day, every day, for some of you, but still, we're in a good energy. We're lifting higher and higher, and, you know, getting more excited, feeling more passionate and committed to those goals that we've set last year and didn't finish up, and maybe the goals that we've set for this year and haven't started yet, or what have you. But it's a slow moving energy, and that's okay, is what I'm hearing. What other messages do I go with these? Angels, what messages do you have for January 20th through 27th, 2021, please? For all individuals already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening. Ariel says, new psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way that you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. So if you're taking time to rest, turn the TV off, put the electronics down, turn them to vibrate or silent so you don't have to hear when people are calling you or something, and just sit in silence. A lot of you are not taking the time to sit in silence. Or if you are you taking the time to connect with what you're seeing? Ask questions about the visions that you're having, what have you. This is going to help you to awaken even more. But a lot of people are just naturally, because they are doing this healing or changing different aspects of their life as these triggers are coming up or these challenges are being presented in their life, they're changing those things and not waiting. You know, a lot of people, it's like daily, every day they're making these changes, and it's creating rapid change and fast enhancements to these spiritual gifts. Empathy, telepathy, for some of you, telekinesis. I was told to tell you 1711. You can also look that up on Sacred Scribes, but there's a wide variety, clairvoyance, clairsentience, of gifts. Claircognizance, whatever I'm trying to say, the gift of knowing. A lot of you are connecting through doing their own tarot readings and stuff. That's a great way to start, but also take it even further. Do guided meditations, connect with color, light, sound. All of those are ways of healing. That's going to be one of my next videos, is, you know, the different ways that I connect with healing and do healing. And I'll just tell you, some of them are sounds, through colors, meditation, light. Light therapy is one of the first things that I do when I get up after, if Nick's not here, after he goes to work, I'm opening all the blinds, I'm turning on lights, I'm doing whatever to get light in here. Okay, I have to have that light, and it just brings me up, it makes me feel better. But through angels, ancestors, codes that come in, crystals, talking to the cells. I talk to my cells all the time. I'll tell my cells, thank you for regrowing my teeth. So I'm trusting and believing in the universe, and if it happens, it'll be a miracle. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But to regrow my teeth that I've had to have pulled out on top. So I've been talking to my cells for about 2 years about my teeth, and eventually I believe that that'll happen. I was taking all the precautions that my guides have told me to do by getting the teeth pulled and what have you, but it's about trusting right now. But there's so many different ways. Guided meditations, hands-on healing, distant healing, to open up all of these things. Chakra work is what I'm getting right now. Some of you are not connecting with chakra work. Am I supposed to keep going with those? What cards? Moonology. Thank you. Universal energies. What messages do you have? Am I supposed to take this one? I was told no, but I want to tell you guys what it was just in case. Prosperity lies ahead. In case some of you wanted to know. What other messages do you have, please, for January 20th through 27th, 2021, please, for all individuals already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process, please? Thank you. Am I supposed to take them both? Personal issues reach reach resolution. For some of you, this is talking about personal issues in your romantic relationships or with your family members or people that live within your house. But for a lot of us, this is just talking about like reaching that level of enlightenment where you no longer worry about stuff. You just kind of go with the flow. You allow what happens happen and not try to influence anything. Any outcome is what I'm hearing. A lot of us, this is talking about communication issues being resolved. Yes, I'm hearing. And I'm just seeing like a really bright glowing globe here. So a lot of us are really doing a lot of throat healing or have been pushing through communication issues or what have you. And then the second one that came out is luck is on your side. And this is a new moon and Sagittarius card. I hear the word abundance. Abundance of joy, hope, peace. And I hear calmness and balance coming to the soul. So a lot of people must have had a lot of time of, not having that peace or calmness and worry is what I was hearing. So a lot of that is going away. Someone, hold on a second. Show me that again, please. Okay, somebody has a friend that they were either doing some kind of farming work for or something to do with the farm. And I feel like it's a family friend, so maybe somebody that you was raised with, and I'm talking to a male. I'm hearing it's a male. Anyway, somebody passed away that owned that farm, and this is getting passed down to you. There wasn't children, or either there wasn't children that wanted the farm or something of that sort, or for whatever reason you were put on the deed or you're being put on the deed or what have you. I feel like you feel guilty about this, but I'm hearing that this is something you need to accept. I heard the name Mike, so I may be talking to Mike, but sometimes when I'm Archangel Michael is around, I hear Mike as well. So, or somebody might have just needed to hear the name Mike. Maybe the person that owned the farm's name was Mike. I'm not for sure, but the name Mike came to me. As well as Dale, D-A-L-E, just came to me as well. What cards am I supposed to go to, please? What cards? Crystal cards? Okay. Universal energies, what messages do you have, please, for January 20th through 27th, 2021, please? Am I supposed to take both of those? Yes or no? Which one? Okay, I'm not for sure. I'm not really getting a precise thing, so I'm going to take on both. Garnet, which is a number 18 card, rounds down to a number 9, which is about philanthropy. 1 being about the law of attraction and attracting things by being positive. And 8 being about abundance, harmony, balance, infinity. But this is a commitment card, heart and sacral chakra. So, talking about committing to your divine life purpose, recommitting for some of you. Some of you, it's just about putting in that time and effort into relaxing, taking time out for yourself, maybe just sitting in silence and meditating or what have you. But this is talking about, time for yourself and being committed to that. And then the next card that came out was Larimar, which is a number 25 card, rounds down to number 7, which is about spiritual awakening. 2 being about balance and harmony as well as duality. 5 being about positive change and transformation. But this is a water and ocean card and throat chakra. So some of you may want to connect with the ocean or waterways to do healing with the throat chakra. So definitely some throat chakra healing still going on for some of us. Yes, I'm hearing. But I'm getting that, where is it? Those resolutions, those personal resolutions are coming because of speaking your truth, telling people exactly what it is, your wants and needs, but saying them in a positive manner. So people being more of that higher vibrating energy of love, when they talk, they're getting more respect. They're getting more response, or they're getting more results due to the energy and how they put it out, and not being so negative when they put it out or what have you. I hope I'm getting the right thing across. I'm hearing yes, but Like I said, I feel very stumbled up for my words. And I do feel like there's a big lump in my throat. So maybe we should do some more throat healing today. I'm hearing no. But maybe you guys need to connect and do some throat healing. What cards am I supposed to go to now? Animal cards. Animal spirit guides, what messages do you have, please, for January 20th through 27th, 2021, please? For all individuals already aware they're on an ascension journey. Thank you. The weasel. Be silent, pay attention, and simply observe with your eyes, ears, and physical feelings what is happening inside and all around you. During those times of meditation and rest, recuperation, pay attention to what your ancestors are telling you, to what your guides are telling you. You know, if your guides are being silent, guys, there's a reason for that. There's lessons that you need to learn. I can't tell you what those lessons are, but I know I've had several. So just for an example, well, I don't really know what the lesson was in it, so maybe it's not a good example. But anyway, my dragon, Ezza, for whatever reason, was playing a game with me, and I guess I'm still learning the lesson. But she finally, for whatever reason, I had forgot her name. I guess because I hadn't connected with her in a while and forgot her name. And I kept seeing her come around and messing with me and doing healing with me and stuff like that. But every time I tried to call her by a name, I couldn't get it out and I couldn't remember. And I was scrambling in my mind trying to figure it out and everything. And she would laugh about it. And it would be, you know, I don't know why I'm saying she, because it's really like a I guess, asexual or what have you. But both male and female. But anyway, I call her she because it's the girl name, I guess. But anyway, she wouldn't tell me her name, and I was really frustrated about it. And this happened for several days, but this morning I kept getting it over and over and over again as I was dancing, and I realized she's dancing with me. So it was really cool. I could see her moving in and out of me in the living room, and I was connecting with the red light and grounding my energy even more. Because Nick and I had got up this morning before he went to work and did some grounding energy. But anyway, so even maybe some of you need to stay grounded. Maybe you're not grounding your energy to the earth and to the universe or what have you. But this is talking about being quiet and just, you know, allowing yourself to observe your thoughts, or allow yourself to get rid of your thoughts and observe what's happening in your third eye area. Maybe you'll see images of different colors or different portals that you need to connect with. So many different things could be happening in that area. Are there any more cards that I need to read today? Which card? I was told to go to the confirmation cards, and I'm going to let you guys go. Let me put these over here so I don't forget to read the I am affirmations today. I forgot last time. Quarrel. So some of you still may be having some quarrels that have to do with communication problems. However, I feel like a lot of those things are coming to resolution as well. But again, this may be the ego. Some of you having things that you're looking at when it comes to like the negative part of the ego, maybe selfish ways or selfish desires, or not thinking about the collective as a whole and how, you know, you, the things that you do would affect the collective as a whole. But I'm hearing reflecting. So you're reflecting things from other people. This may be a quarrel on the inside for some of you. Yes. And again, I feel like I'm talking to those people who are newly awakened. Yes. Okay. And this is a number 4 card. The archangels are working with you, whoever I'm speaking to. All right. Today's I am affirmations. I am courageous. Sorry, it's backwards. I am no longer a prisoner to my past. Today, I will accept and love myself for who and what I am. I am change. I like that a lot. Anyway, I hope that everybody has a wonderful week. Please like, share, and subscribe and follow. If you don't already, let me know down in the comments below if this reading helped you. Please feel free to share this video if you feel led to do that. You guys are my form of advertisement at this time anyway. But I hope everybody takes it easy. Rest like this card tells us to do. Remember, it's a slow-moving energy, so don't expect results instantly. However, manifesting things and the physical, they're reminding me, are coming to us fast. So spiritually, you may feel like things are kind of moving along at a slow pace. Physically, things will be manifesting fast. Okay. So I'm talking about material things, I guess, is what they're trying to say. Because I was kind of questioning that in my head, and I was seeing material things. Or money even. Abundance. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great day. Love you. Bye.